John, you're off and running. In terms of league victories, we discussed clean sheets in the build-up to this one. In the end, 1 goal was enough?
Yeah, delighted to win. You know, when you don't want to be going too many games without winning start of the season, because you know the pressure builds on you. People get edgy, people get nervous. But I've tried to be in a positive frame of mind all day, well, all week to be honest. But I was on my early morning run today, listening to a cracking singer called Stephen Langstaff singing "Smile," and that put me in a positive frame of mind. And I've carried that on all night. And the players did eventually, you know, after a really poor start. You know, we got through the adversity of the first 25 minutes when they were comfortably the better side. And then we scored very much against the run of play, similar to what Morecambe did to us on Saturday. And then second half, I thought we were superb. We pinned them back. We made a host of chances. And apart from a lob that, luckily we've got a 6'9" keeper, he didn't really trouble our goal. And that was testament to great defending by the 11 and the ones who came on as subs. So I was really pleased with the second half performance. We know that we can't let our standards drop like we did in the first 25 minutes. You know, one of the fans behind me turned around and said, "This is rubbish, Coleman." I don't disagree with him, but I don't know what he expected me to do. You know, I wasn't playing. If I'd been playing, we wouldn't have been playing that rubbish. I know they paid the money and they'll settle to the frustration, but I was more frustrated than him, believe you me.
It wasn't pretty, was it? But I guess it's just the sort of win you would want to maybe grind it out at times and show your quality to win it.
Oh, it certainly wasn't pretty first half. It was a horror show first half for long periods, to be honest. But you've got to give them credit as well as beating ourselves up. You know, they're a good side, them. And, you know, they were missing their main player tonight. And they'll give teams a lot of trouble. You know, when Green comes back into that side, they'll give teams a lot of trouble. But second half, you know, I thought it was pretty. I thought we played some great football. Should have scored more goals, but we played with an energy. We played with a determination. And I think we got what we deserved.
Good to get Sean McConville off the mark.
Well, he'll always get goals, Sean. The irony is, you know, he was close to getting subbed. For 25 minutes, he was having a horror show. And he wasn't alone, but we were thinking this isn't working, and we were thinking about making a change, and then he pops up with a great goal. And then after the goal, he was a threat all night after that. And unlucky not to score again. And when he gets into them little pockets behind the midfield, he's as good as anybody.
Some interesting scenes, shall we say, particularly in the second half. I think it was 10 yellow cards in total dished out. Lots of players involved in a bit of a flare-up after a couple of challenges flew in. Have you seen anything like that in league football? I think both goalkeepers ran in to get involved.
Both goalkeepers went in to keep the peace. I mean, the referee was told that by the fourth official, so I don't know why he booked both of them, to be honest. But I didn't see that. I mean, I know it was a bad challenge on Bucko that led to the start of it. Obviously, they're frustrated, they're chasing the game. But you don't want to see that in football, you know. You know, there was decisions went against both teams tonight, and you know, thankfully for us, it hasn't cost us the game.
I was talking to Anthony Barry before this game about characters and how players have got to show a bit of character and grit the teeth and kind of get through adverse times or disappointing results. Have they shown you the character that they've got this evening?
Not just this evening, they have all week, to be honest. And you know, we had them in Sunday. We showed them a bit of the videos, and you know, we left them in no uncertain terms what was required. And then the attitude shown by some of by all the players yesterday was very good in training. You know, and I singled Adam Morgan out in the dressing room because you know he's desperate for his chance. He only got on for 15 minutes on Saturday, but he's desperate to be playing, and he's not letting his head drop. He's bubbly in training, he's bright in training, and when he does get his opportunity, he'll be going in on the front foot rather than going in sulking. And that's the type that we need. We need everything rallying round and trying to get us where we believe we should be.
And just finally, how much of a shot in the arm will that be ahead of going away to Notts County at the weekend?
Well, that's another tough game, but we've got the characters in there. We've got some good players in there. We're playing on a big pitch, and we know we can pass it there. We've done it before. And we know it's going to be a tough game, but we've just got to keep our heads focused on what we're trying to do, how we're trying to play, and don't drop down to them standards that we dropped to in the first 20 minutes tonight.